The coach noticed the children kicking a plastic bucket as if it were a soccer ball. Under their feet, that plastic bucket seemed to come alive. After the rain stopped, the coach brought a soccer ball to the spot. He pulled out $10 hoping to get the kids to play a game. The children were overjoyed, but they had never touched a soccer ball before, let alone understood the rules of the game. They just kicked it around haphazardly. Yet the coach was quite satisfied. He made plans with the kids to play again the next day. The following day, the coach marked off an area on the open field and established rules for the game. Eager to earn their pay, the children obediently followed the guidelines. Thus, a makeshift field and team began to take shape. The coach continued paying for a month. Under his careful guidance, the children started receiving professional soccer training. They mastered the rules of the game and their skills improved significantly. However, the children waited for a long time that day, but the coach never showed up. They went to the coach's house to ask about it. The coach explained that he had run out of money and could no longer afford to pay them to play soccer. The children felt a bit disappointed, but they had already fallen in love with the game. Even without receiving any money, they played with great joy. Seeing this, the coach felt deeply gratified. To test the children's training progress, the coach arranged a match against the neighboring team. However, shortly after kickoff, the opposing team scored repeatedly. The consecutive goals led the children to blame each other. To mock them, the opposing coach even substituted in a female player. The kids were helpless. They simply couldn't stop the other team from scoring. The coach felt disappointed in the kids, but he soon identified the problem. He instructed the children to remove their shoes and take off all accessories. Reluctantly, the kids shed their gear. Free from the hindrance of their unusual attire, the children finally displayed their true potential. Through teamwork, they scored a goal. Soon after, they netted another. The opposing team began taking them seriously, yet the tighter their defense became, the more goals they conceded. Soon the children tied the score. As the game neared its end, the opposing team tried to stall. One boy fired a long-range shot straight into the net. This victory reignited the coach's hope. He resolved to transform the children into a professional team. So he used his own money to convert the vacant lot into a proper soccer field. To discover more talented players, the coach also organized a slum football league. News spread quickly, drawing football enthusiasts from across the country. The tournament lasted 3 days, featuring over 30 teams. The league's success caught the attention of official authorities. The coach even received an invitation from FIFA. He could take the children to play football in Europe, but these children were too poor to afford the overseas expenses. So the coach sought sponsorships everywhere. Yet another problem arose. The children's passport applications were rejected. In the eyes of the police, these children were all troubled youths. The police believed the children would cause trouble abroad. Upon learning this, the coach took the police to court. He argued that if the children couldn't leave the country, Indian football would never progress. The judge was swayed by the coach's arguments. In the end, the coach led the children on their journey to compete in Europe.